Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Lacey. Today we're going to talk about how to become a licensed real estate agent. So if that's something you're interested in, you're trying to become an agent yourself, or maybe you're just curious, what are the requirements? How long does it take? That sort of thing. We're going to talk about that today, all the steps you need to actually become licensed in your state. All right, so let's get into it. Now, every state is different, so you're going to need to do a little bit of research for your specific state. But step one is going to be taking the real estate class, the courses that are offered. Now, the hours will depend on your state. I live in Washington, mine is 90 hours. Some are down as low as like 60 hours, and some are over 100. So, first thing you're going to do is research your state and how many hours are required for the course. There's also fingerprinting that needs to be done. That'll be done when you're done with your course. But that's something you're going to want to look into. Where in your local area can you get your fingerprints done? Those are kind of the two things you want to research before we get started. Then you're going to take your online course. I took mine through Real Estate U. It gave me my 90-hour course, 60 hours for the national, I think, and then 30 hours of state. And that's going to be how your test is divided. There will be a national portion and there will be a state portion. Now, this course is not going to teach you how to actually be an agent. Unfortunately, the courses, they teach you how to pass the test. They teach you kind of the laws and the rules and regulations and things so you don't get sued. But they don't actually teach you how to do your job. So that'll be another video later on down the road. First, let's get your course started and let's get it passed. Now, once you've passed the course and their final tests and everything is completed, then you will sign up with your state agency to take your state and national test. It'll be one test, but it's kind of divided in two sections, a state portion and a national portion. For me, the national portion was like 140 questions, and then the state was like 35 questions. Now, once you pass your exam, your state exam, the national portion and the state portion, once both of those are completed and passed, you officially have your license. However, it's not going to be active until you sign up with a brokerage. So, as a new agent, you are not allowed to just be out there willy-nilly on your own. You have to work under a brokerage. So, I would start researching that now so you can pick the best one when you're ready for what you need. They're all very different. I obviously am with Real, and we can talk about that in a later video or drop me a chat, and I'll let you know all the benefits of my brokerage, and we can talk about what's best for you because your success is what really matters. Now, once you sign up with a brokerage, it will activate your license and you will be ready to get started. And then this is where all the real work actually begins. And it will have nothing to do with the course that you had to take for your license, unfortunately. But I will get into that later in another video. But that's the basic first steps for getting your license. If you have any questions, drop them in the chat. And I'd love to hear from you guys. And I will see you on the next one. See ya.